Hello everybody, this is PsYStarcraft and this is the morning following my ball-busting loss to Moonglade, and my opponent is Sheth, the Macro King, the QXC Slayer, the killer of Thors. So this is going to be a great Z versus Z matchup, hopefully a little better than the Moonglade one. You can see it is a bit longer. So let's get started here. Sheth is, I think he's participating in the HDH Invitational. I'm not sure. I know he's in a lot of big tournaments. He just played QXC in a very popular match where QXC was actually Thor dropping him the entire game, but Sheth had like 5 bases so fast while QXC was just getting his third, and his macro is insane. His army could get destroyed in like 10 seconds and he would just have a replacement army almost instantly. Very good at injecting, very good at getting queens at almost every hatchery. Saturation is insane in every single one of his games, so this should be an exciting match for you guys to watch. I've opted for the 10 pool, it appears, so I'm playing for the rush once again. But Sheth is not going to rush. You can see he's on his 14th throne already, and we don't see any pool going down, so once again his pro status kind of striking a little bit of, I don't know, hesitation in my game. I don't know what you'd call it. Just now putting down his pool at, it looks like 15, so yeah, definitely a macro player if you're seeing a 15 pool instead of a 14 pool, or even a 13 pool. So yeah, there's that. Down by 1 in harvesters, so 10 pools don't slow you down too much. Our overlords crossed in the middle, and Chet says, "Hey Joe." So apparently my overlord's name is Joe, and his is named Steve. So that's kind of cool. We named our overlords, and if you click on it, you can actually see the name of the overlord where it would be there. I just forgot to erase overlord and type in Joe. So yeah, I'm getting my gas forlings coming out, and he is getting a pretty fast expansion. So he is ahead on harvester count because he didn't produce any lings, and his expansion is going down as well. His queen quite a bit behind my own. Mine is just about to come out, and his is not. Here comes 6 lings from him. He saw my own zerglings, and I'm going to try to kill this expansion with these lings and just slow him down quite a bit this way. He's only got 6 lings, and he's got a little bit to go before his queens come out, so hopefully I can micro this well enough to destroy this. See, he's just going to try to trick me away for a while. I'm not going to fall for it too heavily. And here we go, engaging. I killed 2 of his lings and weakened 1 just because I had a better surround. 2 more coming in to reinforce. This hatchery is not going to survive. He cancels it knowing he can't keep it up. So quick lings against a early hatchery is always a good idea if you expect that kind of play. And look at his minerals. He's at 500 minerals right now, while I am at 150 minerals. I'm pumping out the gas, zergling speed, researching. So am I going to go a zergling all in at this point? I don't think that'd be a smart idea. He's putting down a roach warren. I am still just getting lings, and it looks like I'm saturating. So now I am at 17 harvesters to his 13 harvesters, and I have 4 more lings than him. So I'm in great position right now. His early expansion kind of bit him in the butt, and a spine crawler is going down, so that is even better for me. He's wasting money on that, and look at his mineral count, 600 minerals. Not a, well, a smart play, but I guess my 10 pool was able to effectively counter that play, prevent the expansion, and cause him to stockpile minerals like a noob would. No, Sheth's not a noob, but a lot of noobs you'll see stockpile minerals even with no interference from the enemy. Roach Warren going down on my side. He already has 4 roaches out, so this might be the time for him to push. My larva, you can't really tell when your larva is coming out. There we go. Larva has come out exactly when my roach warren comes out, so I would have been able to pump a lot of roaches and to deal with his roaches. I still have the same amount of lings as him, but he has 4 roaches. Let's look at the harvester count here. I have 7 more harvesters than him, so I am taking a big lead in this game economically. He is going 2 gas, but he's only got 2 guys on one of the geysers, and hardly any guys on minerals, so kind of a clumsy macro game, not very Sheth-esque. Still beating him on the harvester count. He has his evolution chamber up. I'm about to finish mine here, and I went a quick lair. It looks like he's not even going lair, but I went a fast lair because I want to get my roach speed. This is going to turn into a roach battle. He's not going to try to expand again, I'm expecting. anytime soon because I destroyed that first expansion. It would slow him down quite a bit to have to start that all over again. He's moving out here. Of course, my Overlord scouted in a central position kind of towards his base. So I know this is coming. I have plenty of roaches. I have much more than him to deal with this kind of army. Our army sizes are pretty similar. It looks like I have 3 or 4 more roaches than him. Range 1 being researched by Sheth, and I actually opted to go for the roach speed before the range. It is a faster research, and I think overall it's more effective than the range. It doesn't matter too much if you have roach speed before your opponent, unless you're going to do some kind of micromanagement in his base or try to attack. So maybe I should have gone for the attack first, but it's researching now, so it's not a big deal. Ahead by 3 on harvesters. Sheth has good mineral saturation, but he still only has 2 on gas. I don't know if he notices that or not, but kind of a small mistake right there. He should be going lair tech very soon here to get that roach speed. And also, it's good for the attack too on the roaches. It's always good if you're massing roaches to get the 2 attack upgrades before you get the armor upgrade, just because the armor protects you from 1 damage, but the attack upgrades give you 2 damage each, so roaches benefit much more heavily from that attack. He's placing down his expansion, and I am doing the same almost at the same time. Still ahead on harvester count, looking good in that regard. And there's the lair, just now going up. Sending in my speedy overlord to scout out what he's doing. I notice he's just going a roach build, and I also saw this expansion, I believe. Yeah, I see that expansion going down. He's up by 2 roaches, and I'm up by 2 lings. But again, my harvester count is a little bit higher, and I think I was able to milk that quite a bit longer than he was. Heavy macro game. I am moving out with my speed roaches. The thing about Zerg vs Zerg is it's really hard to gauge how many roaches your opponent actually has. So you might be ahead by like 5 roaches and then tell yourself, oh shoot, well he's got me beat by a lot of roaches, so that'll prevent you from moving in. Sometimes you might just want to count them. 5, 10, 15, 19 it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he's only got 18 roaches. I have 25, so if I would have just counted them and then counted my roaches, I would have known that I was good to move in here. I had speed, I had the attack upgrade. I could have just, you know, walked up here, just microed the shoot out of him. Oh, here we go. We've got an engagement. What's going to happen? My speed is allowing me to catch up with him and micro. Roaches being reinforced on his side. 4 more roaches. Does he have an attack upgrade? Yes, we both have attack upgrades. So this is the roach on roach battle. It is not looking good for him. He is forced to retreat. My speed allows me to get in a couple more shots. Moving into his expansion, killing 2 drones, destroying his hatchery as well. I have 28 roaches to his 15 roaches, and I am continuing to rally these roaches up. Look at this, 4 more coming up. And again, let me just emphasize, I did not know I could win this game. I didn't really know it was up here, although I could have sent an overlord, and I thought he had way more roaches than that. So I am in a great position, up by 13 roaches, and my lack of scouting and my lack of, you know, just maintaining my presence of mind, I guess, and realizing how many roaches he really has, postponed this game longer than it needed to be postponed. You can tell because of my expansion, because of my drone count, 6 higher than his, and 15 more roaches, that I am going to take this game. Let me just speed it up a little bit for you guys. You don't want to just sit here while I build up and don't take advantage of a weak opponent. So yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of criticism on that, I know that for sure, but you know how I always say I like to milk my advantage. This isn't anything like that. This is me being stupid. I should have walked up the ramp and finished him off. I didn't realize the advantage that I did have. I'm getting my second base, and I'm getting a Hydralisk den. It is up, I have researched it, and I'm pumping Hydras, so I'm looking fine at this point. I'm beating him by 20 harvesters. I don't know that right now, but it's going to become apparent when I do move out. Lots of Hydras being trained. We've got the same amount of roaches, but I have 7 more Hydras. I've got 2 attack upgrades to his 2 attack and 1 armor, so another small mistake by Sheth getting the armor instead of the attack. I take down 4 changelings that try to run up there. Same amount of roaches and 12 Hydras compared to his roaches now. He is just rallying those roaches. He is not getting anything else. I am pumping the Hydras. Hydras do significantly more DPS than Roaches. They do almost twice as much